High school hoops state championship weekend from the Florence Center. Let's check out the 5A boys state championship game. Texas signee Cam Scott leading top-ranked Lexington against number 3 Burns. There's Scott getting the bucket and one. Lexington is more than just Cam Scott. How about Jackson Prunty hitting the bucket? He had 23. Wildcats up 17 to the break. Second half, Wildcats still up. And it's Prunty again. His 3 rattles in. Lexington up 12 at the end of 3. And then the aforementioned Cam Scott will put an exclamation point on this one as he will jam it home. Cam with 21. And the Wildcats win the 5A state championship 67-48 over the Rebels of Burns. Third state championship for this Lexington basketball program and first since the year 2000.
These kids worked hard. These kids bought into what we were trying to get done, and they executed it for, a really high-intensity ball game. So I'm extremely proud right now.
This is a goal since 2019. I'm not gonna lie to you, but specifically last year, making a huge decision to stay here. This was the one goal that I had on my checklist, and I'm proud to say that I've checked it off.
Class 5A girls action. Top-ranked Sumter taking on number 3 Rock Hill. The Gamecocks seeking a state title and a perfect season. Second quarter, Keziah Sanders kicks it out to Ariana Ross. She squares up and hits from long range. Sumter up 10 at the break, 30-20. Ross had 17. Third quarter, the Gamecocks still leading. Kiera Krosky drives to the hoop and scores. Sumter maintaining a double-digit lead, 13 to be specific. Fourth quarter now, Raquel Brown will power her way to the hoop, and she will score. Sumter goes up 17. Brown and that all scores with 20. And Sumter rolls 60-42. The Gamecocks do indeed record that undefeated season. They've had some close losses in state finals in years past, but not on this night. Sumter dominates and wins its first state title for the program in 40 years.
I'm just happy for them. I'm happy for the community. We set out when the season started and we said, we have not had a state championship since 1983 and 84. And I said, how perfect would this be with 23-24 season to go ahead and bring another banner to Sumter?
I mean, it's a great feeling. I just don't know. We really deserve this, and we work all year to get to this point. We really deserve it.
Again, I just can't speak volumes enough for these kids. They just work their behinds off all season long, and it's just, I'm happy for them to finally, see it through to the very end.
All right, let's check out the 2A boys state title game. Familiar opponents, Gray Collegiate Academy and Oceanside. War Eagles were down 10 in the second quarter, but they wake up. Reigning News 19 Player of the Week, LJ Britt hits the 3, cuts the lead to 7, and then that sequence there, Trayvon Maddox uses a 6-7 frame to get the block, and then Braylon Thomas will drive to the hoop and score. That caps off an 8-0 run. War Eagles down 1 at the break, though, 20-19. Second half, though, Gray Collegiate Academy comes up big. Watch Thomas finishing off the fast break with a two-handed jam. He had 16 to lead the War Eagles, who win it by a final of 44-46 state title in the last 7 years. For head coach Dion Buffet as they close the book on Class 2A.
Just to, get an opportunity to hold it up again, to have 6 of them, it's unbelievable, man. What we built over there and the work that we done put into it.
It was good because we had adversity almost every day of the year. Everybody just fought. So one person fight, make the next person fight, and we all bought in and fought.
To win 6 state championships in 2A, man, nothing like leaving on top. And we left on top, and we had a great run, and I'm looking forward to 4A.
And the Class 2A girls state title game, Andrew Jackson, the top team in the state in that classification, taking on 6th-ranked Landrum. Second half, AJ up 10. Tamia Watkins has it, and she scores inside. She led everyone with 26 points. Later in the half, AJ still in command. Watkins shows off the vision and finds Emily McCall. She had a buzzer beater in the third quarter in the lower state title game against Bishop England. She knocks it down from long range. That puts the Volunteers up 14. And then Ayanna Alexander drills the floater inside, 20 for her. And the Volunteers from Kershaw play like the top team in the state that they are. AJ defeats Landrum 78-60, third state championship in program history, first time under head coach Stephen Fair, an alum of AJ, and he gave credit to where credit is certainly due.
Tamia Watkins, she was incredible. Diana Asbell, she finally got going. And Emily McCall in the locker room, she said, we're not losing today. We're not going home with the silver trophy. We're taking the gold trophy home. And she went out there the second half, and she didn't let us down. It was beautiful. I told the girls this one goes to my dad, who passed away in 2015 from ALS. He was a big Andrew Jackson fan. Every ball game, baseball, basketball, football, soccer, he was always there. So that goes out to you. I love you.